All right. Gary Lewis is first. Let's mute that. Okay. All right. Turn this camera. Apologize for the outside noise. My in-laws are over here, down over on the bottom on the ground floor. They are actually fixing a wall on the outside of our laundry room of their house that is rotting out. So they're going to be making some noise, and I apologize for that. And I can't avoid that. About to hop on the shower. Awesome, Gary. I'm so glad I'm not the only one who does that. But I got to say, before we get going into any of this good stuff, my beard is looking great today. I want to thank Nick and the Dapper House. Nick and Gage from the Dapper House over here in Greencastle, Pennsylvania. They're my barbers. Gage is now on there with him, so there's two barbers there now. And I think he did a fantastic job of my beard. I didn't comb it out or anything yet today, so apologize on that. But I think it looks great. He trimmed the split ends and everything off of it. I figured I might as well get a nice little trim for the end of the year. I've got 7 people watching. I know it's Christmas Eve. I wanted to do this and get this over with because I know a lot of people have been asking about this. I just haven't been able to. Iowa Beer Company, I need to find your YouTube channel. I didn't see it the other day. I'm gonna have to search and send me a link to your YouTube channel so I can subscribe, please. I'm feeling a lot better, as you can tell. My throat is still a little bit sore, but I'm getting better. And honestly, I didn't have the voice to record 10 separate videos. So I wanted to put this out here as a live stream, and it wasn't for me being lazy. I just didn't have the voice to do it. So I'm here doing my top 10 companies now. And all 10 of these companies are great companies. I will tell you that from the beginning. I reviewed all 10 of these companies last year. And a lot of people have asked me, how come certain ones aren't in there for this year? Well, I wanted to clarify that while I'm on here. The way I'm doing my channel is every calendar year is a brand new clean slate. And and it's not like an egotistical thing or going like, oh, it's the top company from year to year to year or whatever. It's a new year. It's a new calendar year, new companies, new products, things like that. And like I said, last year, the top ones were Luxurious, Spirit Octane, Chesapeake, Beer Justice. They're all amazing, fantastic companies. I will never, ever knock that of any kind, but I wanted to do every year, new calendar year, new company, just new things. That's all, and plus it's my channel. I can do it that way. So without further ado, we're going to do my top 10 companies for 2019. For everybody watching, before we get started, please give the video a like and a thumbs down if you don't want to give it a thumbs down. But my number 10 company, I changed them around a little bit because I had a couple companies that come in at the close at the end. So one of them actually got in here unexpectedly, which is not a bad thing. I'm using their products still to this day, and I really enjoy their stuff. So my number 10 company, I made this company my number 10 only because I've only used one of the products that they sell, and that's fine. But I haven't used everything that they offer, and I really do enjoy their products, as you can see from from what I have left. I was going to do it yesterday. I forgot. I was busy yesterday shopping last minute, so I'm doing it now. Number 10 company is going to be Primal Origin Beard Oils. You can see that I've used half of these bottles. This company is for this calendar year is the best in beard feeling oil that I've used. It goes in my beard instantly. I'm talking no residue, no nothing. I absolutely love these. I've used these, I think, a good 6 to 8 months. I can't remember when I did the review this year. And when I just want like a lazy day, or I forget to put beard oil in, or if I know I'm not going to be able to put anything in later in the day, I go to these. The scents on these are, when I first got them, they were just very, very super light. That's okay. They revamped them, and they actually have a better scent to them now. I really enjoy the scents. One of them is like a cedar, like a citrusy cedar. What's on this? Oh, it's on the thing here. I'm sorry. It's a cedar and a vanilla and a lemon. That's what this one is. Primal Origin Beard Oils. That's the name of the company. And this one is a lavender, sage, sandalwood. And they also have an unscented one, which I've used that all the way through. This is the best in beard feeling oil that I've used for this year. I have not used their beard balm yet. I think he's making a butter, and I can't say anything good or bad about those because I haven't used them. So that's why I put this company in my number 10 for number 10, Primal Origin Beard Oils. Number 9, again, this company actually only offers 2 products, which is totally fine. That's no problem at all. Number 9 is going to be the Bearded Fox. The Bearded Fox is my number 9. Corey over there, the Bearded Fox over in Iowa, he makes some of the most unique scents that I've ever come across. I enjoy pretty much all of them. Some of them, I'm not saying they're good or bad. I'm just like, okay. The first batch of products that he made, he went literally to the extreme. He made scents that stood out like no other. The second batch, he almost went kind of like a traditional, having a barbershop scent, like a citrusy scent, a clean scent, whatever. That's totally fine. The first batch, back to them, they were insanely super duper strong as crap. The scents lasted you all day. The second batch lasted me between 6 and 8 hours in scent, which is totally fine. The first batch, like I said, I was completely blown away. Still love them because I have almost all of them still to this day. The one that still stands out to me is the Hipster Doofus. I love this scent. It's a very unique coffee scent. And he says it's coffee, leather, clove, and wood. He gives you a discreet scent profile when you look at the labeling. And look at the labeling. The Fox just stands out on its own. The Hipster Doofus, I can almost guarantee you, if you buy this, it's going to last you 24 hours in scent because that's how long it's lasted me. His Hipster Doofus scent is incredible. The oils are like a light to medium in thickness for me. The other 2 that I really enjoy, not counting my scent collaboration with him, which is Sweet Hangover, because I'm biased to say that. But the 3 I really enjoy the most are Hipster Doofus, Dirty Lake Floaters, which is what he calls a Lake Stone and Ozark Pines. This is a very nice, fresh scent here. A lot of people don't like it because of the pine. And as I said before, pine on my skin and my beard, it kind of dries me out. And it's always been that way ever since I've started using beard products. It's just how my skin and body reacts to using a pine essential oil. This is actually one of the few that it doesn't. And maybe because of the other things that are included in it, and it's not all just pine. I like Hipster Doofus, Dirty Lake Floaters, and of course this one really needs no introduction, the Return of the Mac. He has 3 different types of oud, lavender and amber. I kind of had a hand in getting this one made as well. This scent, it's a good scent. It really is. If you're a fan of the oud scent, this is one you're going to want to have in your oud collection. And that's why I made the Bearded Fox my number 9 company of the year. I know he's in the process of making beard oils or beard butters and washes and things like that of that nature. I know they're going to come in the future, and I can't wait to try them. And I'm not saying this in any negative way towards his future products. I'm kind of hoping that he doesn't make a beard wash in every single scent, because you're probably going to want to have to get those as well. I'm the type of guy that if I use a scented beard wash, I almost have to use the matching follow-up beard oil and balm and butter, because for me, the majority of the scents, they're kind of strong in the wash and the shower products, and they tend to last and linger. Not all of them, but you kind of get to know. You'll figure out which ones do linger and which ones don't. But I have a feeling that Corey would make his beard washes probably a little bit on the strong side of the scent. Hopefully he doesn't. Number 8 company of the year, Boston Beard Company. Boston Mike is an awesome dude. If you don't subscribe to his YouTube channel, The Mike Alberti, please do. Keep in mind, he is from Boston. He doesn't have a PG language, so to say. He speaks his mind, and I respect that completely. He's a motivational speaker. I will say that. I think he's a really cool dude. But other than the other aspect of that, he makes really good products. He really does. And as of right now, Mike is offering beard oils, and he makes a beard butter. Now, for me, I like to consider his beard butter like a hybrid. It is on the thicker side of the beard butters with some beeswax in it, which kind of gives you a little bit of a hold. Now, for me, I could use that either way. You could use it as a butter, but also if I'm looking for a little bit of hold, the Boston Beard Company's got you set right here. He offers really great presentation. I mean, he's got glass jars for his butters, and they're in 2 ounces. And I know in the future, he's making 4-ounce butters. That's awesome. And for now, the prices will change, I would imagine. But for now, they're $20 for the 2 ounces. And he offers 1-ounce butter or oils as well. The labeling is like a vinyl labeling with that Boston skyline. Very classy, very simple and classy. Very clean looking labels as well. I like 3 of his scents the most. All of them that I tried, I like. But the 3 that stand out the most to me, number 1 has got to be the one I release, is Holiday. This is literally man in a bottle. It's 5 or 6 things: gunpowder, tobacco, leather, black pepper. I can't remember every single one of them in here. But if you didn't get this when he released it, because it was a limited edition, you missed out. This is a really, really masculine scent. When you smell it, just think Doc Holliday from Tombstone and from the history. You'll understand. Holiday is one of the most manly scents I've ever smelled. The other one that I like, very surprising, Aaron Rodgers come up with this. He mentioned this scent profile to him, and it is very simple: strawberry and pipe tobacco, Sinatra. To my knowledge, Mike has been the only person that has mixed strawberry with pipe tobacco. And a lot of guys, a lot of companies, they use cherry tobacco. That's fine. Totally fine. It's pretty much common that, that's what it's going to be. Cherry tobacco. I smelled this, and it just stands out way more than a cherry tobacco. This is amazing. It's not fruity, but it's fresh fruit, fresh strawberry with that soothing, smooth pipe tobacco. You're definitely going to enjoy that. And the matching butter, like I said, just great, just as great. And the one scent, this is a combination scent that he has. This is a combination that he made, and he actually offers this. That's bonfire with his ash beard butter. He actually does make a bonfire butter now. This is literally, it just smells like a campfire. It's one of Mandy's favorites as well. But this ash just smells straight like smoke. And it's a really, really unique but good combination. You may think I'm crazy. I really enjoy wearing this scent combination at nighttime. And you would never, ever, ever expect me to wear that at night. But it works for me. Boston Beer Company is my number 8 company for 2019. I see Tyson's in here. Howdy, good friend. We're going over my top 10 companies for 2019. To recap real quick, we have at number 10, we have the Primal Origin Beard Oils. Number 9, we have the Bearded Fox. We have at number 8, the Boston Beer Company. Now we're moving on to number 7 out of here in Pennsylvania. I'm talking about Fresh Beards. The owner's Zach from Kutztown, Pennsylvania. This is a company that I've been watching and seeing a lot of since I started using beard products, and that's been almost 3 years ago. I've seen nothing but great reviews and feedback and customers' comments and such of their products. They're good. I have 3 or 4 of their scents, and I have one of them in front of me, but the one that I really enjoy the most. I know a lot of the guys like to use the Blacklight. I did not review that one or try that one. I actually tried the Voodoo, which to me almost smelled like just an aftershave type cologne, which was fine. I used the cedarwood and patchouli beard butter, which I thought was amazing. I passed that on to one of my good friends from work because he loves that combination, and he even loves the beard butter as well. But the ones they offer 1 ounce beard oils in a plastic bottle, which is convenient, and they also offer 4 ounce tubs of beard butter, which is great. And like the labeling, it just looks so fresh and slick, and man, it smells so good. The scent that I'm talking about that I really enjoy is Major League. You guys know that I'm a big fan of the pipe tobacco Cuban cigar scent. This is the one. This is the scent that I really enjoy the most. And like I said, I'm not the type of person that's going to hype up a scent or anything like that just because someone else uses it. If I don't like it, I'm going to tell you why or whatever. I think the Major League is a very unique and a really good scent. I like that one. I think the name fits it perfectly too. Takes you back to the old days of when major leaguers when they were allowed to smoke cigars and pipe or tobacco and such. That's exactly what I think of when I smell this scent. The beard butter, it was in my top 10 for the thicker beard butters with a little bit of weight behind them. I think you'll really enjoy using Fresh Beards. The other product that they make, I wish they sold this in a bigger bottle, is their beard wash. It's a 4 ounce bottle, and this is like a tea tree type scent. Now, I'm really enjoying using tea tree in the shower now. I actually use Detroit Grooming's tea tree shampoo, and I will tell you this. It is one of the best shampoos on the market. My barber, I got my hair cut a few days ago, or got on Friday. He actually told me for the first time ever that my hair has never been healthier. And I told him what I was using. He goes, I really think it has something to do with the tea tree. When I use this beard wash, he said the same thing. So I'm not saying that I'm dumb to the fact. I am now a firm believer that tea tree is a really good thing for your hair. Hey, yo, man, Bearded Tap Matt, how you doing, brother? But this is actually another beard wash. I use it for another purpose. I use this to wash out my combs. So I'm not really wasting it because I'm still using it for my beard. But I like to use this on my combs too because it soaks into the comb, gives a little bit of a tea tree scent and that minty feel to them. So I also have a dual use for that. And that's why I've made Fresh Beards my number 7 company for 2019. Number 6. Number 6 is a company that I have known for quite a long time. They make great products. I haven't tried everything that they've offered yet, but I know I will be in the future. Today, number 6, we're talking about Crusher's Creations out of Vanceboro, North Carolina. Brian makes fantastic stuff. I was the very first person to review and use Crusher Creations over a year ago. And I know a lot of you guys didn't even know that Brian was a reviewer, and his channel, I think, is still up. It's called Beard Crusher. And he just started making his own products out of nowhere. He got his start If this ruffles any feathers, I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers. I'm just giving some history about him. He got his start. He got some help and help with Chesapeake Beer Company. He was helping with some of their products for a while. And he went off on his own. He created Crusher's Creations, and I was the first person he sent products to. This is a company who I have seen from day one go from making labels on a computer, literally just handwriting labels, to something like this today. That's awesome. That shows dedication, and that shows that a company will go through anything to make changes and to make their company better. He literally just had tins, bottles, paper labels, and now he has jars and things that look like this with a brand on it as well. Very good job, Brian. I still tell you to this day. He offers a beard balm. His beard balm is one of the strongest that I've found on the market. I have 110 of it. I'm not knocking any beard balms. I just don't use them anymore. I'm more of a beard butter type of guy. I literally use a beard balm, like I said recently, maybe 1 or 2 times out of the month. So I really don't use it. I like to just use oil and butter, or just butter, and that's pretty much all that I use. And when he first sent me the new version of Crusher's Creations, I got Old Stogie. Old Stogie, I think, is absolute money. I love this set. It was in my top 10 for this year. Man, this stuff is so good. Old Stogie is that classic cigar scent. It's just smooth and clean. The other scent that I love, Sacred. Sacred is a lavender and oud-based scent. You can see, I've used quite a bit of this beard butter. I use this pretty much at nighttime. So relaxing. Every time I wear this, Mandy's like, this is the only oud scent that she likes. So that tells you something there. His beard oil is a little bit on the thicker side because Brian has always been a fan of that thicker beard oil. And in the one of the first ingredients, actually, I'm take that back. It is one of the last ingredients. It's castor oil. But I know that Brian has always been a fan of that castor oil. And when I put this in my beard, it's definitely a one-time application. Lasts me for the entire day. He recently has changed his beard butter. What you see this as, this type, he now calls his utility butter, which you can use on your skin. You can use in your hair, your head hair, or or in your beard as well. He now offers a whipped beard butter, which looks like this. Now, you can't see it, but I have used this one time. I have not gotten sugar rum. I have not, Roger. It literally doesn't look like I've used that. I've used it once, and I'm talking, I used a pinky print is all I've had to use. So what I'm getting at is I think that if you purchase this 4-ounce tub of butter, this is going to last you a long freaking time. You're not going to need to use a whole lot of this. I really enjoy this, and I cannot lie to you guys. I did not get this till about maybe 10 days ago. And I actually had it when I made my Beard Butters video or live stream. This would have been in the top 3 if I would have gotten this. So I technically did not feel right putting this in the top because I literally have only used it once. But I will tell you, this is incredible. I've put this in my beard the one time. Instant, amazingly soft. This is going to be a product you guys are going to want to try. Crusher's Creations is my number 6 for the year. My number 5, let's recap real quick. Recap the first 5. Number 10, Primal Origin Beard Oils. Number 9, The Bearded Fox. Number 8, Boston Beard Company. Number 7, Fresh Beards. Number 6, Crusher's Creations. Number 5. We're going to the top 5 now. Now, these 5, this actually, the number 5 is the company that actually I bumped out. I had a company in my top 10 before, and I bumped them. Hate to say it, but this is a company who I found recently in the past few months. It kind of blew me away. I was not expecting what they sent to me, and it's nothing personal or anything. I was like, okay, I wasn't sure. I'm blown away. I still am. Whiskey and Hardtack is my number 5 for this year. This is a company who is a brother company of Sweet Tea and Biscuits. Now, Sweet Tea and Biscuits, if you don't know, they are like a women's line company. They offer soaps, which I am proud to say, Mandy and I use their soaps right now to this day. I love the soaps that they offer. They make fantastic soaps, make my skin very, very smooth, fresh feeling, lather very well, get my body very, very clean. And they also offered a body butter. Now, when they started making products, they had what they called in this container a beard butter. Little did they realize it's actually a beard balm. That's totally fine. They weren't sure of the terminology. That's okay. This has beeswax in it. It's more of a holding product. This is a beard balm. That's totally fine. This is a great light to medium beard balm. If you're looking for a beard balm, this is one you can check out. And they also offered, which was their body butter from Sweet Tea and Biscuits, that's their beard butter. I have it in the Smooth Talker scent. This is a 2-ounce tub. It actually looks bigger, but it is 2 ounces. I've been using it quite a bit. This is a very light whipped beard butter. This sandalwood vanilla scent, Smooth Talker, was in my top 10 for oil scents for the year. It's money. It's absolute money. It's an everyday scent. And Mandy actually put it in her favorites as well. That is the scent that I really enjoy the most of theirs is the Smooth Talker Sandalwood Vanilla. Another one that I absolutely love, Icebreaker. Icebreaker is their take on like a wintry, minty scent. It's got eucalyptus in it, tea tree, lavender, and I cannot remember the last one. It may even be peppermint. I'm sorry. I can never remember this scent profile, but Icebreaker loves it. Dan C. Bearded is a big fan of this, and so is Mo the Bearded Shark. This is definitely a scent you're going to want to try. They also offer your samples. Now I've taken some of these out, but they offer 5 vials for a sample pack, and I've actually used all these. So you can get a sample pack from Whiskey and Hardtack. The product that stands out the most to me, this beard wash is a 8-ounce bottle, pump top. When you use this, 1 pump is all you're going to need, and I guarantee it. My hair was thicker before, as you guys can remember. I could use this 1 pump, wash my beard and my full head of hair. What's that tell you? And this lathers instantly. One of the best beard washes that I've found to 2019. I think it was number 5, if I'm not mistaken. Whiskey and Hardtack is my number 5 company for 2019. Moving forward. Number 4. This is a company based out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I really enjoyed this company. I was supposed to review this company over a year ago. I'm talking in 2009 or 2018, almost in 2017. They changed ownerships. The company actually disappeared and was off the market for a while. That's okay. And they have a new owner now with Corey. I'm talking about Bootlegger Beard Company based out of Pittsburgh. I actually put this on the back of here. I've had it over here on this cup for a long time because the sticker's so big. Bootlegger Beard Company is my number 4 for 2019. They offer some seasonal scents, apple pie, pumpkin pie. Those were great. I really did enjoy using those. They offer like a root beer float type scent. That's awesome. Not a lot of companies offer like a root beer float type scent. It's exactly what it smells like too. First time I smelled that, I was like, that's awesome. It makes you feel like a kid when you use a root beer type scent. They offer a beard wash and a beard conditioner, co-wash, whatever you want to call it. They're in 4-ounce bottles. This is different. The scent on this is almost like Irish Spring. I haven't found another company that has made something like that. And it's unique. It doesn't linger in my beard after I get out of the shower. But this is fresh, clean, almost like an Irish Spring scent. So if you're looking for something different like that, try Bootlegger's beard wash and conditioner. A really, really good product. They offer 2-ounce beard balms in plastic jars like these, and they offer 1-ounce bottles, green bottles at that. The 2 scents that stand out the most to me, Valor. This has a sentimental value to Corey and his family. I don't want to tell the whole story. If you go to mission22.com, you can get all the information about that. Like I said, I don't want to give out all the information because I don't want to be misquoted, but there's a story behind this. It's an aromatic scent. It's a very relaxing scent, and they offer a percentage of all sales. I think it's $5 from each purchase from this goes to the AJ Stop 22, the foundation that they've created for his family member who passed away. It's a very nice scent. I know Bernie, my good friend Bernie, has tried this, and I think he really, really enjoyed this one. It's a really, really good scent, especially in the nighttime. It's a relaxing scent. The one scent that I still think that stands out the most, because I've said it ever since day one, Corey was nice enough to send me a second round of this because I used it in its entirety. Gentlemen, this is a very clean cologne-esque type scent. I can't even explain what you would compare this to, but it's a very nice cologne scent. This is one Mandy actually enjoyed me wearing, and I've said it before. I just don't wear a lot of cologne scents anymore. I still do, just not as much as I used to. This was one of her favorites and still is one of her favorites to this day. The Gentleman scent, so good. Trust me, it's got a musky scent to it, so you know it's got a cologne background. I highly recommend all of you guys check out Bootlegger Brand's Gentleman, and just check out Bootlegger Brand. They're my number 4 company for 2019. Number 3, I have 40 people watching. Thank you all very much. Please give this video a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind doing so. I greatly appreciate it. Number 3 company for 2019. Out of Florida, Royal Beardsman. This is a company, I'm going to, before I go into more detail about Royal Beardsman, I made a video last year, and I've stuck. Hey, yo, man, what's up? Dave from Florida's and your Beard and Motivations in here, guys. I made a video over a year ago when I was in my old house, and the title of the video is what I look for in a beer company. I get asked to review companies' products at least 2 to 3 times a day, every single day, or to check out a product, to test out a product. I get reached out to every single day. I don't have a problem with that whatsoever. This is a company who's been on my radar for a long time. I heard nothing but great things about them. I finally got to review their products, and Shan, he actually reached out to me, and he told me that he was waiting to get in touch with me because he was waiting for presentation purposes. Unfortunately, I don't have what I'm talking about in front of me. What he did was he waited for boxes and packaging to arrive. And he actually has cardboard boxes that if you were to look at it or buy it, it looks like it comes from a store. Like it would look like a cologne box, things like that nature. He has boxes for his 4-ounce tubs of butter, his 2-ounce beard balms, and his 1-ounce beard oils. That's classy. That is classy. That's awesome. To me, that almost says retail. But I'm not saying that's what they were going for, but they wanted a nice presentation when you purchase the product. You get it. You get it with the Royal Beardsman. One of the sickest logos I found. That's just straight badass. And I try not to say a lot of foul words or cuss words at all on my YouTube channel anymore. That's a badass logo. I think it is. Tyson, I'm going to agree with you 100%. El Humidor is money. And no, I have not trademarked that word, guys, because I can't trademark the word money. But that's my saying. When I say something's money, I'm telling you, it's an awesome scent. I'm going to stand behind it. Money is El Humidor. I'll tell you that right now. But they offer 2-ounce beard oils, 2-ounce beard butter or beard balms, 4-ounce beard butters. Now the El Humidor, I really like. I really do. I sent Whiskey Glaze out to Bearded Motivation, one for a graduating barber school, but also I knew he wanted to try that scent, and I like the Whiskey Glaze, but I passed it on to a bearded brother, and he says it right there in the comments, which we'll highlight, that he says Whiskey Glaze is amazeballs. He absolutely loves it. It's a bourbon with like a sweet glazed donut scent behind it. It's very different. It's good. The El Humidor, self-explanatory. It's another one of those tobacco Cuban cigar things. I absolutely love it. The scent that stands out the most to me, Bonfire Brandy. I'm not going to lie to you guys, and I never would say this or try to say they ripped somebody off, but I'm being dead honest with you guys. If you have smelled 1912 Bastard by Mr. Luxurious, this is kind of similar to it, but they are still too different, but it's pretty close. I'll tell you that. If you're a fan of that, you're going to love Bonfire Brandy. The beard butter, very, very nourishing beard butter, a little bit on the thicker side, also in my top for 2019. You get a 4-ounce tub for a great price. Johnny Grooms, thank me later. You will like Royal Beardsman. But you get a 2-ounce beard oil as well, and they also offer 2-ounce beard balms, and the balm is on the medium side of thickness and for hold. And the two products, which I have not reviewed yet, but I will be reviewing here very soon after the new year. Shan was nice enough to send me his peppermint beard wash, or peppermint shower products, and his Tortuga Bay shower products. Now, I waited to do this review because I've been using both of these products. And you can see I haven't used a lot of the Tortuga Bay because I haven't had to. I've used almost half the bottles of the peppermint, and there's a reason why. I will go more into detail when I make my review for these later. I'll do it right after the new year. They offer 2 different types of shower products because of the ingredients that are in them. I'll go more into detail about that when I make my review video. And as I've told you guys in the past, I'm a big fan of keeping my beard clean out of the shower just as much as I am putting beard products in my beard. So I'm here to tell you these products, and I did not put them in my top wash and co-wash video because I haven't made my review yet. I wanted to be respectful, because then if I didn't, people were like, well, what didn't you didn't say anything about the products, so that's why I didn't include them in it. These would have been in that video had I made or just been reviewing them. Rob Acker, thank you very much. Appreciate that. So Royal Beardsman is my number 3 company for 2019. The top 2. Now, these are 2 companies who I have known for quite a while. Both these companies, if I could say they're both number 1, I would. Honestly. These are 2 companies that stand out the most to me for this year. Number 2, I've seen this man grow his entire line in 1 full year. And this guy literally was a reviewer. He made content on his YouTube channel, which is still up on YouTube. but I know he changed and now he runs a company. He actually disappeared and no one really knew why. And now we know. But he literally started making just beard oils. And out of that, in 1 year's time, he now makes beard oils. He makes beard balms. He makes beard butters, co-washes, beard washes. He offers a ladies line. Hey, we have a $4.99 donation from Faithfully Bearded. Thank you, Tyson. You are too kind. You didn't have to do that. I thank you very much. Before we go any further into my top 10, Tyson, I watched your Beardies video. That was one of the most awesome things I think anybody's ever done in the bearding community. I don't care what anybody says. People can make fun of you. People can say it was stupid, whatever. You had the balls to do something like that, to show appreciation for a company's products. I don't care what anybody says. That was really awesome, man. You took a lot of time and effort into making that happen. Good job for you. That was one of the most original things I've ever seen anyone do in this bearding community. And I don't care if anybody wants to knock me for saying it. Good job, man. That was awesome. Back to the number 2 company. The company offers, as I said, all the bearding products you could probably want. They offer women's lines as well. And he did all of this in 1 year. And now this company is getting so big to the point that the man had to move. And he actually has 55-gallon drums of oils in his house. That's telling you something. Fable Beard Company. One of the best companies I've ever had the privilege to work with. Colin he goes by the Wizard, if you don't know. He makes amazing, amazing products. And this is the thing that stands out the most. He has his company. His company's thing. Every beard has a story. He's right. Every beard has a story. What he has done, he's taken all of his scents and he's made stories and characters for each of them, such as we'll go with the Barkeep. The Barkeep is an unscented. The Barkeep has a story. I don't remember every single character that he has. Now he has a Captain Red. He has the Archer. He has the Engineer. We all know who this face is. He's made the Savior. There's a story behind the Savior as well. He's made the Psycho. He makes holiday scents as well. This was a Halloween one. But he made, literally in 1 year, people, an entire line of products. That's impressive because not a lot of people or companies can make all that so much in one. And he's continuing to grow. That's what stands out to me. He just continues and continues and continues to grow. I'm proud of him. I'm very, very, very proud of him. He offers a beard butter. His beard butter, I put in my top 5 for the thickness, for the thicker ones. His packaging is one of the best I've ever seen. Like I said, he has an artist who draws all of his characters in his artwork. That's awesome. I mean, this company was developed on a napkin out of nowhere. Yes, and you're right. He is growing so fast. He is really, really good at it. His scents are very nice. He had a citrus spicy type one. I wasn't a big fan of the Archer. That one just wasn't for me. It was like a woodsy with like a cinnamony type scent, and I was not a fan of that one. He makes the Scribe. That is his take on a deep coffee scent. That one is really nice. His Barkeep obviously is unscented. He's made some. Oh, what was the one he made? Excuse me. The Hero. The Hero was his take on a cologne scent. Not a bad cologne scent at all. I cannot lie. And what was the other one that stood out? The Gunslinger. That has patchouli in it, and not a lot of people like patchouli. That scent, when I would show it to other people, they said this is the one that they said this is unique. He made a really good scent out of that one. And the Savior. This was one of the best fall scented products that I found for this year. It's like pumpkin-y. It's marshmallow. He and Tyson put together a really, really good profile. He offers the Teacher with Dan C. Bearded. I'm pretty sure that's a citrusy type scent. I haven't tried it, and that's okay, Tim. Like as we said before, we're not here to knock it. Not all scents are for everybody. You don't like it, you don't like it, and that's okay. And we'll go back to his beard butter. It's a little bit on the thicker side. It makes you do a little bit of work, but it works really good in your beard. The beard balms are second to none. They're definitely on the light to medium for hold, great conditioning. This co-wash that he makes, it's empty. I've held this bottle ever since I've emptied it out because I wanted to make this video. This is one of the best conditioners. I put it, I think, number 5 for this year. I really enjoyed using it. And yes, I'm sorry, he also offers the Barber, which was a Bearded Motivation scent. That's a whiskey and a whiskey fireball and a barbershop scent mixed into one. And he makes a beard wash. This is it doesn't strip your beard completely of its natural oils. It's more on the making it soft. I'm losing my my terminology here, my lack for a better word. It's more of a cleansing and not stripping. It's pretty good. And yes, Tyson, you're right. I'm pretty sure that he did reformulate his beard butter, so I'm sure that'll be just as good. So there we have it. We're up to number 2. So we're going with the number 1 company of 2019. If you haven't followed me on YouTube and Instagram, I talk about this company. I get all the products first, which I'm not rubbing that in. I'm one of his testers. He actually made the top number 1 company with the first annual Beardies Awards, and I'm here to say that this company is my number 1 company for 2019. We're talking about Damn Yankee Beard Company, based out of Fort Worth, Texas. I have had a business relationship and a friend relationship with Pete for over a year now. This time last year, I was doing a live stream, and I was talking to Gary from Chesapeake Beard Company. He sends me, because Gary and I talk. Keep in mind, never tried Scully's products, so I can't speak for him. Gary and I talk. He's a great guy. I talk to him on a daily basis. He says, I need you to check out this company. I want you to review this company. I said, okay. And then it was okay. Who are they? Damn Yankee. So Pete and I, we start talking. He says, pick out a couple scents. I'll send you something to try. He sent me out Christmas AF, which is now one of my favorite scents still to this day. Tobacco Bay Leaf, which is a really nice scent. And my number 1 scent for this calendar year, Cedar Tobacco Vanilla. I've used 2.5 bottles of this year, everybody. I think it is a really, really nice blended scent. You get a little bit of sweet. You get a little bit of the manly woodsy. You get a little bit of the tobacco smooth. I think it's the best scent of the year. Just my opinion. And no, I don't think that his products are mediocre or average market. They may be priced that way, but his stuff actually works. It really does. The man reformulated his butter recently because he got advice and feedback from people and companies. Companies were even nice enough to give him feedback, and he took it. His beard butter, which you could see, was in my top as well. It was a little bit on the thicker side. His new formulated beard butter, which I have downstairs, it's more on the thinner butter, nourishing type of beard butter. I've used it for the past few days. I love it. I absolutely love it. I have pretty much every scent that he offers. Nightlight, which is a cedar, lavender, vanilla scent. He has a barbershop scent, which is not talcum powder. It's more along the lines of what we don't use anymore. That's shaving cream. He has a shaving cream scented beard butter or beard barbershop scent. It's very unique. This is very similar to Beard Octane's barbershop scent. I really enjoy using these more than I do the traditional talcum powder scent. Paw Paw's Chair. I think this is still his biggest seller to date. Pipe tobacco and leather. The name speaks for itself. Paw Paw's Chair. Very smooth. You get the best of both worlds. This is what you would think of if your grandfather was a pipe smoking type of guy. That's what I would picture. He has limoncello that he offers in his beard butter. Very nice summery scent, but you could use it any time of the year as well. The one that the name speaks for itself, Pipe Bomb. That spoke wonders to me. Gary and I think, were the first people to get it. And it's cherry, dark chocolate, tobacco with another secret scent behind it as well. Pipe Bomb, it stands out. Port Isabel stands out. It's just simple. It's orange and black pepper, but it works. It's a really, really good scent. And I got to throw it out there, even though it is a scent collaboration that I made with them. I think this is one of the best scents that I've come across on the market, Panama. It's Cuban tobacco and it's cedarwood. It's deep. It is the strongest scent that Damn Yankee offers. But that's not why I wanted this scent profile. I've been wanting this scent profile for a very long time. And I absolutely love using Pete's Cuban tobacco, which he doesn't offer anymore. It was called Abuelito. That was a Cuban tobacco and leather scent. And I loved that boldness of that Cuban tobacco. And I said, I want that. And I wanted cedarwood. And that's what we come up with. And Gary from Chesapeake Beer Company has even said it's one of the best scents that's on the market today. It was my collaboration, I didn't want to put it in my top 10 because then it'd be a little bit of a biased thing. So I was like, I can't really do that because I kind of made it. So that's why I didn't want to do that. But I'm telling you, I don't get any kind of kickback from it. Try Panama. Let me know what you think. Let Pete know what you think of it because we really worked our butts off on getting that one made. I absolutely love it. He loves it. Other companies love it. Write a review, send me a message, let me know what you think of it. So he offers 1 ounce beard oils. He will now be offering 1 ounce beard balms and 2 ounce beard butters in the 2020 and from now on. I'm pretty sure that he will offer the 4 ounce butter as well. But I think for now, he's just sticking with 1 ounce balm, 2 ounce butter. He also offers a very unique beard conditioner, co-wash, whatever you want to call it. Calls it Port Isabel. Again, this is an orange and black pepper scent. This does not linger in my beard for more than maybe 5 minutes out of the shower, but it was number 3 for my beard conditioners of the year. This works really good for me. And of course, in my opinion, I think you guys would really like this. His eraser, which I put in my top washes as well. This is a peppermint tea tree base. This is he using those boxes on all stuff in 2020? Or you know what, Tyson? That may be just a special edition thing, I think. Because he did that for the Cavendish. I think it's just going to be for Cavendish for now. I think so. But back to this wash. It's a 4 ounce container. And it doesn't take all your natural oils out of your beard, but it's more 50-50. Cleansing and stripping at the same time. A really, really good in-shower product selection from Damn Yankee Beard Company. I really, really enjoy his stuff. And he makes the amazing seasonal scents. His spring and summer scents are like wine-oriented. They were great. His fall, some of the best I've ever tried. Thankful, which I have in front of me. This was Mandy's favorite of the fall scents. This was a cinnamon, cranberry, and orange scent. This is amazing scent. I really enjoyed this one. Bountiful. That was a pumpkin and pipe tobacco. I mean, come on now. That just sounds awesome. He also made 2 for Christmas. The Christmas AF, which is a black spruce, cinnamon, and orange. He also offered the York, which is pretty daggone close to a York peppermint patty. I actually have that in my beard right now. Still smelled it from yesterday. Damn Yankee, without hesitation, takes the number 1 company of 2019 for me. So I'm going to recap to you guys my top 10 bearding companies of 2019. Number 10, Primal Origin Beard Oils. Number 9, the Bearded Fox. Number 8, Boston Beard Company. Number 7, Fresh Beards. Number 6, Crusher's Creations. Number 5, Whiskey and Hardtack. Number 4, Bootlegger Beard Company. Number 3, Royal Beardsman. Number 2, Fable Beard Company. And number 1, Damn Yankee Beard Company. These are my top 10 companies in order from 10 to 1 that I have chosen for 2019. I've reviewed, I don't even know how many companies I have reviewed this year. I don't remember. But I want to thank every single one of them. You all know who you are, for giving me the opportunity to do this. It's because of people like you that I get to continue to make content, videos, live streams, anything here on YouTube and Instagram as well. It's fun. It really is. It gets hectic from time to time. Yes, it does. But I really enjoy doing it. What I really love is that when companies reach out to me and they want my opinion, honestly, like they'll say, what do you, some of them, and I'm not mentioning any names, I want to know what you really think of my such and such. What are my flaws in it? What should I do to make it better? I mean, it really means a lot when someone who's making a product wants my opinion in making it better. Or if they want to collaborate and make a scent or whatever, something like that, which I've done quite a bit this year as well. Beard Octane. I made a scent with Beard Octane. I made a scent with Bad Dog Beard Company, Dan Yankee Beard Company. I made a cologne scent with Beard Justice. I made a scent with Chesapeake Beard Company last year, the Luxurious Bastard. I made a scent profile with the Bearded Fox. We changed the name because the name actually was the War Rig of 1818, but no one knows that was the name of the van that I toured in, and I knew no one would never know what that meant. So we changed the name to Sweet Hangover. I've made a lot of scents with a lot of companies, and I'm very honored to have done that. It's awesome. 2.5 years ago, I was just a guy who literally just had a little goatee and my pretty boy haircut, was getting married, and I said, I'm not going to cut my hair for 6 months until we get married, and I'm just going to let my beard grow. And look at me today. That's what it turned into. My beard started itching. I couldn't stand it. I started watching YouTube videos just like you are right now. I found BeardTube. I found George Bruno. Those were the two that I found. Beard Mode 101. Those were the 3 channels that I was watching because I didn't know anything about making or how to take care of my beard. I learned how to take care of my beard from those guys. I was actually very grateful and fortunate that I now can say I speak to Scuba from BeardTube on a regular to daily basis. The man is, on the other side of the country, who literally is just a guy like me making video and content for guys like you. And now I'm proud to say that he's one of my closest friends. I can honestly say I talk to him on the phone. Like, I have his phone number. You will never get his phone number, so sorry. But he has helped me more than you guys will ever realize. I know people may have mixed feelings about the guy. He's one of the nicest people that I've ever got to know. I mean, and I'm not afraid to say this. I recently purchased a vehicle, and something happened. I was trying to buy a vehicle, and I literally had to borrow some money to help get it. Well, the people sold the car from underneath of me, and I already received the money, and I was like short. I was stuck. And Scuba actually helped me try to find other vehicles, and he offered to borrow or lend me a significant amount of money in the four digits to help me get a vehicle. And he's like, I know I'm going to get it back from you eventually. You know, you're friends. That's awesome. How many people do you know in the world that you never met before would do that for you? He's an awesome dude. He's not all about, you know, just getting attention or anything like that. He is an awesome, genuine dude. Another guy that I talked to who makes content just like I do, Matt from No BS Beard Reviews. He is one of the nicest people and hardest working guys I've ever seen. The man is always on the road. He's a businessman. That's why we call him the business beard. And he started making tutorials on how to literally take from a business perspective how to get into men's grooming. I think that's really awesome that he does that, because for what he does in his line of work, he's very professional looking. Look at his beard. It stands alone. And he's actually trying to show us now how he maintains it that way. His reviews, I stand behind 100%. Some of his reviews that he's done, we have talked about behind the scenes. You know, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? He makes great content. He really, really does. That's another guy that I can honestly say I can consider my friend. Dane C. Bearded, the trusted teacher. The name speaks for itself. That's another guy who literally was like me. He grew his beard out. The man was in my live streams, just a regular guy commenting like you guys are doing right now. I trust more people in the beer community with money and products than I do in my daily life. Very true. Very good comment, Johnny Grooms. Dan C was a guy who was just watching just to watch these videos like you're doing right now. A few years within the last 2 years, he won giveaways from my channel. He won giveaways from Matt No BS's channel. And one day he sent me a message asking me, you know, he was thinking about doing what I'm doing right now. And I literally told him, go for it. Do it. If you want to do it, do it. Look at what he has turned Dan C. Bearded into now. The man has working on 20,000 subscribers in less than 2 years. That's freaking awesome. And the man, I will never, ever say anything about his tutorials and his research that he does. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to say that he's on the internet 24 hours a day. Right? The man, he does the research. Me, myself, I'm the type of guy, I'm more of a blunt, direct kind of, yeah, that's how you do it. You know, I'm more simple. He has a way better way with words than I do, and he knows that. But when he makes a video, he really digs deep into it, and he tells you the good, the bad, and the ugly, if needed be. I'm the type of guy, I just get to the nitty gritty. That's just how I am. You guys know when you're watching my channel, like as of right now, you are looking at me through my laptop, through my webcam, and I'm not going to BS you. You know, sometimes I may have the bells and the whistles from time to time, but I don't BS you, you know, and I'm not saying that these other guys do either. There are a lot of bearding channels out there that are just as good as what we offer you, because we have been dubbed by some of you guys the 4 bearded horsemen, me, Scuba, Matt, and Dan. I'm proud to carry that name, because it really does mean a lot to me. It really, really does. I'm pretty sure it does to them as well. But there are so many channels out there that are just as awesome. Johnny Grooms and Barbado Joe. So we were in talks. This has actually never really been released out. I was going to be a part of the beard therapy thing with Johnny Grooms and Barbado Joe, and because of I haven't actually been a part of it because I've actually been a busy person, and you guys know that I live on a farm and things like that. I just really do not have the time to put into. I don't want to be like the weakest link, because that's what it would wind up being. I would love to have been a part of it, but I still consider those guys friends, and I support what they do in their beard therapy. I wish I could have actually been a permanent member or a part of it because I really wanted to do it. Johnny Grooms makes great reviews. He really does. He's making other types of reviews on his channel as well. Barbado Joe, he makes some of the best content that I've seen. He does. I mean, he goes around, he makes, he has the country, the United States country thing where he's finding companies from different states. Very unique. That's very, very unique. Another reviewer, he hasn't done any reviews for a long time. I still call him a reviewer, Rob Acker. The man, he's like me. If it ain't good, he's going to tell you why. Rob Acker really knows what he's talking about. He really digs deep. He breaks it down. Andy, he breaks down products. He doesn't call himself a reviewer. He calls himself a tester. Andy is one of the best reviewers, I'll say it. Two guys who are they're close to my heart. Mo the Bearded Shark and Brian, Beards and Banjos. I love both these guys. I talk to both of them every single day. I do. Mo was another guy. He started talking to me about making content and stuff. I told him to go for it. And look at him now. Mo is one of the best reviewers I've seen. And when he and his staple is it's not approved unless it's shark approved. I do agree with that. Mo literally shaved his beard off and grew it back within like an 8-hour period. I mean, the dude is hairy. It's pretty obvious. He grew his beard back like in a flash. But he did it for the sake of his channel. And look, he's still growing to this day. Brian is one of the greatest dudes I've ever met. He's a teacher as well, a very soft-spoken guy. He was another guy, just winning products and such. He got a little discouraged out of making videos and such. He won one of my giveaways and even said it in his video. I pulled him back in. I've watched this channel since day one. I stand behind Beards and Banjos completely. I really, really, really do. Yes, I see the comment there. Tyson doesn't need any type of explanation. Tyson's a great guy. And I'm not making fun of Tyson of any kind. He's a religious person. That's totally fine. I do not have a problem with that. I respect that. Me, I'm not so into religion as Tyson is. I do not have a problem with that. And I know he doesn't, that I don't. I'm not into as much as he is. I think Faithfully Bearded puts out great content. I think the dude has way too many beard products. I'm talking like he could get rid of about 380,000 bottles of oil that he has. But that's all right. He has enough for the next 57 years of his life. So that's okay. I'm not jealous. I don't think. He has a humongous collection. He has more than what I have ever had, ever. And he puts out great content. He really does. He put this Beardies thing together. I thought that was really cool. He did a lot of work into making that. And it's you guys who actually did the votes and everything. It wasn't just him. He's reviewed a lot of the companies that I haven't yet. There's a lot of companies that were not on this list that I didn't get to review. One of them that I would love to review is the Barden. I would love to review the Barden because I had so many people asking me, when are we going to get that Barden review? When are we get that Barden review? Iowa Beard Company. That's another one. That's a company that everybody was like, dude, I want to know your take on that. I'll get to it eventually. I will. I know I will. Another guy, I saw him in the comments. He's actually on my phone right now. Bearded Motivation. David is one of the nicest people and most positive people that I've ever met in my life. Every day he makes an Instagram post. He tags me in it. Usually when I wake up or when I'm at work, I get to read that post. And it doesn't matter what it is. It's always something positive, and I like it every single day. He likes to show the positivity, and he's a very positive person. This is a guy who literally had a job, and I don't want to say he gave up his job, but he stopped working to fulfill his dream. He became a barber, and I know that was a struggle for he and his family. I know it was. For a family to have a steady income and for one of them to go stop working and go to school for an X amount of time, that's stressful. The man made it through. He's now a licensed barber. He's in the barber shop right now as we speak, watching this live stream, and he's cutting hair. I'm proud of you, Dave. And you're making awesome beard and barber related content. I think that's really awesome, dude. You will have my support 1,000,000% forever. These are channels that I want to talk about because I want you to watch these, because these are the channels that I'm subscribed to that I watch all the time. And I wanted to give this big final, shout out, thank you to these guys, because I have all these guys' phone numbers in my phone. We talk regularly. Other channels that I love watching. I'm reading this comment. I can only speak for myself. It means a ton to know you will always be you. I'm not a BSer, man. I'm reading your comment there, Tyson. You're very true. Other channels that I watch. B-Dot is Alpha. This is a guy who was making beard product reviews and such and content. Relocated. He relocated. I think he is now in California, and he's chasing a dream that he's starting to get into. You can see it in his content that he's making on Instagram and YouTube as well. I love watching B-Dot. He's another guy. He's not a BSer. He'll tell you like it is. He has great tutorials. Another guy who has amazing tutorials on how to take care of your beard and maintain it. Be the Barber. I have been watching his channel since day one as well. The man actually educated me on how to shave my head properly. That's the first channel I went to when I learned how to shave my head, because as you know, I was a moron and shaved my head for a while just because I was actually just wanting to try something different. I love watching his channel. A guy who's kind of close to me, Darius Lumpkin, Lump Vision. He is a part of the Bearded Villains, which I'm not a part of them, but I've watched and see what they offer to the world. A lot of great things they offer to the world. He's really deep into the Bearded Villains. His mobile studio, which is his vehicle now, I look forward to watching those because you could tell the man's real. I mean, every time, every video he puts out, he's giving you his opinions. Like I watched his Jamaican castor oil video that he made within the last couple years. I never knew what that was, and I learned what that was and how to use it from him. Another guy who I love to watch, Bearded Existence. I don't even know the guy's real name. I don't know his real name. I don't even want to know it. I call him X. The man, from what I can see, it looks like he lives on a farm. He trimmed up his beard. He tells you, like, he's one of the guys who had one of the first guys I've seen that made the deep conditioning for your beard. Now, I've never done that before myself. I've always wanted to do it. And I told him I'm going to do it one day. And I'm going to literally follow the routine that he did in his video. When I do that, I'm actually going to make a video. I told him I would. That's one of my goals for this coming year. I really can't do it right now, considering I just trimmed all the dead off of my beard. You might as well say I've got a fresh, clean slate and a fresh start to another step in my bearding journey. I'm going to let my beard grow out for a good 3 to 6 months, and then I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that video for X. And this guy, there are guys who don't make YouTube videos that are also such a big part of this community. I see the comment right down there. Vinny P. This guy who literally was just watching this community on YouTube. He never had an Instagram. This guy has helped with so many fundraisers and donations that we all have been a part of this year, given so much money to the community, to the Project Araya that Chesapeake has been a part of. He's helped out so many people. And now he has an Instagram page so I can actually we can talk to him more personal. Vinny P, an awesome, awesome guy. every time I've even seen him in my live streams, he's been an awesome dude. And it's not even about giving out money. He's just been an awesome guy. Vic McIntyre, that's another one. He was talking about doing live streams and such. And all he has been to me before was a great subscriber and follower. He's become a friend to me. He talked to me about it. I'm like, dude, go for it. He has just as much knowledge as me or you or anybody else. He's just trying to make the bearded community bigger, bring us closer together. Rob K and Bearded Cowboy, they do Dos Barbos on Friday nights. That's another awesome live stream to watch on Friday nights. They have company spotlights, and companies have been sponsoring giveaways with them as well. These are two dudes that are just like me, just making a live stream, trying to get the bearded community together. There's a lot of negativity in everybody's lives and everybody's worlds. We all know it. The world is not perfect. But you know what? We have one thing in common if you're watching this channel, and that's this right here. And it's this that brings us together. All the negativity that goes around, and I'm saying this to myself and to you as well. All the negativity that's in the community of any kind, just plow through it. Plow through it completely. Whatever it may be. You see this all the time. Cut the shit out. Like, for real. Just get rid of it. It's not necessary. This is what brings us together. We all are not going to have great bearding days. None of us is going to have the most perfect and awesome beard, but it's awesome to have people and things like this where we can, like if I called Rob Acker, hey man, how do you get that curl out of my beard? I'm sure he would come here. I'm sure he would set his phone down and show me how to get it out or something of that nature, even make a video for me. I'm sure that if I asked Emo, hey man, can you tell me what is in this scent? Like if I'm trying to figure something out, what do you smell in there or something like that? I'm sure Emo would would answer the phone right there and be like, I get this, I smell this or whatever. If Johnny Grooms had a question for me, he knows I would pick up the phone and I would respond back to him as soon as I could. I respond to you guys just as fast as I can. Oh, thank you, John Gomez. Hey, I've got a fantastic barber, Nick from the Dapper House up here in Greencastle, Pennsylvania. I recommend him to anybody. And he also has a walk-in. Well, he's getting ready to get licensed, and that's Gage. This kid's been cutting hair. He's like 23 years old. He's been cutting hair for 10 years. And the dude is really good at it. And I watched him cut somebody's beard yesterday. I was impressed. So I technically have two barbers and the same facility that I can go to. So I'm proud of my barber. Like, he literally did a good job on my mane this time. But guys, I've rambled on here for over an hour and 18 minutes now. I don't want to take up any more time of your Christmas Eve. I wanted to come on here and I wanted to do my top 10 companies for 2019. Some of you guys may not agree with my opinion, and that's okay. I'm not going to say that my opinion is the greatest in the world. It's my opinion. This is my channel, my opinion. I've used these companies for this calendar year, and the top 10 that's in here, they're on the beard shelf. At least one of the products that I've talked about today is on that beard shelf. So that's why they're in here. I say give any of these companies a try. I have discount codes, I'm pretty sure, with all of these. I know for a fact that the one I do not have is the Damn Yankee Beer Company. It's coming. Pete and I discussed that. We're going to get an affiliate discount code with Damn Yankee. We've just been waiting for 2020 to get that in effect. Some young barbers are learning the old style of cutting, so don't judge. Just see the work and appreciate they can cut older and younger people's hair. Very good comment, John Gomez. Gage is, now I don't know this guy personally, but I've watched him cut hair for 6 months in my barber shop. And this kid he's old school. He may dress and act like a younger, newer kid, but he knows how to cut hair. This old man come in here and he told him exactly what he wanted, and he nailed it to a T. I'm talking a 60 to 80-year-old man. Gage was like, you want, okay. He told me, they communicated, and bam, bam, done. The old man was like, that's great. That's a lot of generations in between, and it showed in Gage's work. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. I know the kid's done the work. He's put in the time. So I'm going to wrap this up, everybody. I want to thank everybody for your time, for this calendar year. I greatly appreciate it. It's been a great 2019, and I'm not going to make any more videos for the calendar year. I'm not going to be doing a live stream on Thursday. I actually have my kids for the rest of this week. I picked them up tomorrow for Christmas, and I'll have them through Saturday night. So the Magruder Mansion and the farm is actually going to be celebrating Christmas because we're all off. So we're going to have a great family Christmas this year. And next week, I'm going to redecorate the man cave because, as you know, I've changed locations, which is over here on this wall is where you used to see all my stuff. I've changed some stuff around, and I'm now on a new wall. I've gotten some not so beardy, not so much bearded decorations, but I've gotten some new decorations, and I want to put them I want to use them. Bob Ross ain't going nowhere. He's going probably on this side. Bob Ross is going to be right here probably. I have 2 new posters I'm going to put up, and I actually have a wall right there that I'm going to start doing where if I'm not making a review, I'm actually going to be like, I guess you call like a round table, or just like a one-on-one type advice type video. No, Tyson, my drums honestly have been packed up ever since I come back from tour 2 years ago. I haven't even opened them up. They've been in the cases for almost 3 years. Sad to say. One day I will make a video for you guys of me playing drums. It's going to be terrible. But one day I will make one. I promise. It may even be a live stream so you can see me doing it live. But I will. You mark my word. You know what? Let's put a challenge out there. If I get 10,000 subscribers, I will make a video, live stream, setting up my drum kit and playing for you guys. We get to 10,000 subscribers, I'll make it happen. You have my word. It's here on camera. This live stream's going to be up forever. 10,000 subscribers. My thank you video will be me setting up my kit and drumming for you all. How's that? I think it's a fair trade. So I'll get to 10,000 subscribers probably 7 years from now. So you have 7 years to wait for it. Everybody, you have a happy holiday and a Merry Christmas. I will see you guys in 2020. Keep on bearding. See you soon.